welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be here today because we are going to be talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and those are my shoes. I love shoes. If I have to pick like one article of like clothing, even though, you know, shoes aren't technically clothing, but just like one article of whatever appearance, definitely has to be my shoes. I love shoes and I love outerwear, so I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys my summer shoe collection, or the shoes that I'm wearing right now this summer. And there are a lot of them here, and this is probably maybe a third of all the shoes that I actually own, so let's just get into it. So I think it's gonna be easy if we start off with kicks. So let's go ahead and start off with a nice classic white tenny. So these are my classic Stan Smiths, just in white. They're quite beat up as well, which actually I think I enjoy more when a white tennis shoe is not just like sparkling white, because hello, you actually wear them, you live in them, as you should. They're shoes. One step up from those classic Stan Smiths are these tennis shoes from Everlane. They're an off-white, but they have a really interesting silhouette, whereas the shape is more of what you think of as like a tennis shoe. But they're cute. I feel like I can definitely dress these guys up a little bit more than I can just your classic Stan Smiths. Moving on, Pride and Joy are my Air Maxes. These guys are lovely. They have a really interesting kind of like candy crackle bottom here, and they also have just a lot of fun colors. So these I wear with skirts sometimes, obviously with shorts, jeans, denim, whatever. I feel like these are just, when everyone is going crazy for Air Maxes, I have to hop on that train, and they're pretty freaking cute, and I still love them. So they've been with me for a couple of years now, and I'm pretty sure this color wave isn't available any longer, but if they are, I'll go ahead and link them below. The fourth pair of summer kicks are by one of my very favorite brands. The brand is called Besos, and they are these really bright cherry red slip-ons. I'm a huge fan of the slip-on. I think that these just live by my door and I just tug them on and go. They have black little like tugs you can just use to slip on, and I love them. I think I also really enjoyed them. Even though they are suede, it's a little bit hot for the summer, I feel like I can dress these up all the time, and I always wear them with like a little blue button up or whatever, just to dress down something or even dress up. I have like a cute little white skirt that I sometimes pop on these bad boys with. Final pair of summer kicks are these bright yellow Vans. Now these Vans, I actually had to customize them online on their website. I think it was honestly like maybe 10 bucks more. So not too much more, but they're really fun, just bright yellow color, and I just wanted a bright shoe. I feel like over the summer I try to wear as much color as I can, and I do love yellow, so these guys are one of my favorites. Hair's up because I was getting way too hot. It's like 80 something degrees, and it's a lot to be in the direct sunlight getting filmed, whatever. Anyway, moving on, let's slide into some slides. So I have quite a few of my summer mules, and these guys, you've probably seen them before. Let's just do it. So these are by my favorite brand, Via Spiga. They are this really, really beautiful blue out. I honestly don't even know what color blue exactly this is, but they're blue suede, and they are just lovely. I wear them with everything, honestly. Like, you can probably tell the heels are a little tore up because I just adore them. I've had them for a couple of years now, and I've definitely gotten the soles actually resoled once or twice, and they just have done me so well. I love them. I love the heel height. I love that it's not too tall. It's about 1.5 inches, so it gives me just a little bit of a boost that I love and need, but at the same time I can be in them all day long and not feel like I'm gonna feel fatigued after wearing like a super sky high heel. So these are kind of my go-to little guys, and because I love them so much and they're by my favorite brand, Via Spiga, I also had to get them in red. Just a really beautiful deep red color, and these also are just my favorite things for a summer date night or a summer anything. Honestly, like with the little white dress or a black dress or whatever, I just love popping these guys out. And that heel height also, of course. Cannot beat it. It's also really interesting too if you take a closer look at the heel itself. There's a little bit of a cutout here. It's just a really fun play on geometrics here, so love it. Via Spiga, one of my babies. We're talking Via Spiga. Let's continue with the Via Spiga trend. I have quite a few pair of Via Spigas. I would dare I say that most of my shoes are Via Spiga, just so you know. These little guys are so fun. They look a little, you know, complex, a little bit difficult, but they come and hug your ankle, and they have a really cute little 2-inch heel there. But the front is really what gets me. It kind of gives me like a little, like, you know, boss woman, dominatrix, a little bit vibes, like very strappy, very edgy, and they have a really interesting buckle on the side as well, so they're cute. I love them. I usually wear them with denim more often than not. My next pair of slides are by the brand Halogen, and they are these classic black slides. They have a really interesting texture here on the cuff, so it's a double cuff, which I really enjoy because I feel really strapped in when I'm wearing them, especially considering that the height is quite high. They're 3 inches, so pretty tall. I don't really need 3 inches normally, and they're a little higher than what I would normally wear, so they're definitely like, I'm going to be walking from A to Z and then sitting for the rest of the day, so that's kind of what these shoes are, but they're beautiful, and I really feel really feminine when I'm wearing them, so I do love these guys. I'll not be getting rid of anytime soon, even if I don't wear them as often. And Halogen is the Nordstrom home brand, so I have a few pairs of the Nordstrom home brand just because I used to work at Nordstrom, so yes, for that discount. Okay, the next pair of slides that I have, I don't really know if I'd call them slides anymore since the heel is so skinny, but they're these really interesting kind of red based heel from Zara, and they're really this color right here, I don't even know what you call it, more of like maybe a brown or a nude, but it's a double strapped as well, 3-inch heel. The base is all red, and the heel itself is really interesting. It's like a little bit darker than the red of the shoe. It's more of like a burgundy to a red, so I really enjoy these bad boys. These are definitely one of my going out shoes, so when I'm out with the girls, I love to pop these guys on. I feel like the heel height is 2.5 inches, so this is something that I can dance in and not feel like I need to be sitting down the whole time. But they're also really cute, and they go with honestly everything. The next Zara heel that I have are these slingbacks that are all nude. You know when the whole Kim K clear nude heel was just all the rage? That's when I got them, and I've probably worn them twice. My thing is the back strap is kind of hard to wear. It's a little loose, so I don't really feel super secure in them, but they're really, really cute, especially for right now, like when my toes are painted like a really pretty lime green. I feel like it's always fun to have a bright color when you have something super neutral on your feet. So there are those guys. They have like a translucent band here and just a white 3-inch heel there, so super cute. I'm pretty sure they discontinued, but they were from Zara. I have this nude pair of Sam Edelman's. These are just their classic nude pair of heels. I feel like every girl needs a pair of classic nudes, so here are these bad boys. They are, I'm pretty sure they're 3 inches, but they're actually really easy to walk in, so these guys are just a good little go-to. I probably wear them mostly with denim and like a little white tee, just as a way to dress something up, but I also have them in black, so it's very rare that you'll catch me in the nude unless I'm wearing like a white or something like that, but for the most part I do reach for the black. What can I say? I'm quite predictable. The nude heels that you'll probably catch me in for the summer wedding or for anything that involves a little bit more stability than a skinny little one from Sam Edelman are these classic, more honestly like a bronzy taupey nude, is what I would call it. It's like a taupe from Stuart Weitzman. They're a beautiful shade of taupe. I think that they would look really good with my skin tone. I feel like I always need a nude that has a lot of brown in it so it doesn't wash me out. And these guys are one of my favorites. I also love how the buckle is gold versus silver. I think that it also kind of plays into that warm element really well. So I do adore these. They're also a 3-inch, but because the heel is so stacked, they're reasonably easy to walk in. These little bad boys are my favorite as well. These are by a good old Vias Viga. You can tell that I really, I've worn them quite a bit. They're like a little, you know, they've been well loved. They're quite strappy, so these are definitely just a summer go-to. Also in that really pretty shade of nude, kind of, I would say a little bit more brown, a little bit more warm than those Stuart Weitzmans, and a little bit more dressy as well with all the straps. But I think that they're really freaking cute and I love them. The heel also is super easy to walk in. 2.5, 3-inch. You can do it, I believe in you. Final pair of Vias Vigas to show are these bright orange, beautiful stacked strappy heels. These guys are 2 inches, so I wear them honestly all the time. They're so cute. And I love playing on colors. So I usually wear these with like this yellow top or with white or blue. Honestly, wear them with everything. And it's just a really pretty leather as well. It doesn't get scuffed too easily. And they're super comfy. A little bit more about Vias Viga. They're based in Italy as well, and they actually just had a redesign a couple of years ago. So new designer and really interesting products. The price range I would say is probably middle tier. I think that their sneakers run from maybe 120 to 150, and then kind of their heels and everything are in the 200 to 300. So definitely a little bit pricier than like your Zara or, you know, your other shoe. But these guys are really great quality, and you know, they're pretty ethically produced as well. So take a look at their website. I really love them. Vias Viga. Beauts. We've come to my last shoe to show. I feel like that happened really quickly. Even though I probably went through, I don't know, like 12 pairs of shoes, and that's a third of all that I own. So I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm nowhere near some of these other people, but I still think that's quite a bit. Anyway, that's not even including like, you know, tennis shoes, that like exercise shoes and things like that, because I'm not, no, too much. But these guys are my favorite transitional booty right now. They're a little sock booty. They're in this really pretty leopard print, leopard, cheetah, whatever you want to call it. I am just always a fan of making sure that the print is really dark and has a black base versus something a little lighter. I feel like that just isn't really my style, but these guys are really beautiful. They're in that sock fabric, so they're really good for transitioning from summer to fall because they're not too heavy duty, but they're nice and lightweight, so it's still perfect for the summer. And the heel also is, it's a little skinny, but it's about 1.5, so definitely easy to walk around and get around in. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed getting a little bit of a peek into what shoes I've been wearing and what my collection is looking like for this summer. If you're interested in seeing a part 2, maybe with my fall winter kicks, let me know, because I would love to do that, because I have lots of fun boots and booties and Oxfords and all that fun jazz to show, so I'd love to do a vid like that sometime soon. But alright, I'll catch you guys soon. Besos.